Imagine a time when the greatest warships, mighty battleships with their colossal guns, ruled the oceans as unquestioned symbols of national power. What could possibly challenge this long-established hierarchy, changing the very nature of naval engagement forever? Air power profoundly reshaped sea combat by introducing a new dimension of attack, fundamentally altering naval strategy and rendering traditional capital ships increasingly vulnerable. Aircraft transformed naval battles from purely surface engagements into three-dimensional conflicts, where dominance in the skies often dictated success at sea. The core mechanism behind this shift was the vulnerability of large ships to aerial assault. Before air power, a ship's armor protected it mainly from horizontal shellfire. Aircraft, however, could deliver bombs and torpedoes from above and below the waterline, areas previously less defended. Dive bombers could plunge vertically to hit lightly armored decks, while torpedo planes could launch their deadly cargo for beyond the reach of a ship's main guns, forcing vessels to maneuver defensively rather than offensively. Moreover, aircraft dramatically extended the range of reconnaissance and targeting. A ship's horizon was limited, but a patrol plane could spot enemy fleets hundreds of miles away, providing crucial early warning or guiding friendly forces to an engagement. This enhanced scouting capability made it more difficult for enemy fleets to operate undetected or launch surprise attacks, drastically increasing the transparency of naval movements and significantly diminishing the element of surprise. This new aerial threat meant naval forces could no longer rely solely on heavy armor and big guns. Naval strategy shifted from building larger battleships to developing aircraft carriers as the primary capital ship. These carriers, essentially mobile airfields, allowed navies to project air power across vast ocean expanses. Establishing air superiority became paramount, as control of the skies meant the ability to strike enemy vessels with impunity while protecting one's own fleet from attack. The integration of radar technology with naval aviation further amplified this impact. Radar provided long-range detection of enemy aircraft and ships, allowing for earlier interception and more coordinated defensive measures. This dynamic interplay between shipborne radar and carrier-based aircraft created a synergistic effect, making naval task forces both more potent offensively and more resilient defensively against air threats. Ultimately, the advent of air power revolutionized sea combat, making naval aviation an indispensable component of any modern fleet. This transformative period witnessed the decisive role of carrier battles, demonstrating that control of the air was now synonymous with control of the sea. It gave birth to the carrier task force as the dominant naval formation, enabling unprecedented power projection and forever changing how navies operate globally.
If history fascinates you, like, subscribe, and explore more with us.